think about the election of President Obama?
I think it is a sign that the country is moving in a very different but positive direction.
Do you think the election of President Obama has a direct impact on your life?
Not mine directly, but definitely my children's lives, even though I don't have any children, but children of this generation and generations to come.
That's good. What impact, if you could say something to President Obama, what would you say or ask?
What would I say or ask? I would first congratulate him and tell him that I admire him and his dedication and his responsibility, not only as an African American but as American, to take on the task of being the first African American president. I mean, it's a job that not many would want, and I myself wouldn't want it, but it's something that had to be done, and I think he's doing a great job. Despite all of the political things and the political climate, if you will, that's going on in the country right now, I think he's doing a great job.
What impact do you think the election of President Obama will have on urban areas in the United States, particularly on housing?
Well, I personally hope that it will be his election and his presidency will help direct the mental state and the state of the people in the urban areas in a positive direction, and hopefully they can uplift themselves, like use his example and uplift themselves, because so many people say, but this is a man who's actually doing, and he's a good example for people who have come from a background like he's come from. And I think he's a very positive example, a guy who's in the White House, someone who's not a quote-unquote typical president. He's got a wife, he's got 2 lovely kids, a dog even. I think he's having a great impact.
That's good.
And will continue to do so.
Do you think there's any impact on this community specifically?
At this time, not necessarily. I think in the beginning there may have been, but a very small one. I think it's going to be a while before we can see a direct impact that his presidency will have on areas like the one we're in right now.
Do you have any views on healthcare and communities?
I personally think that we overlook the fact that there are lots of Americans who have no health care or have inadequate health care. I'm not saying that I agree with all of the policies that are on the table as far as the reform, but some